Yeah, you've got to be paid. Well, you saw like that game that I got a call of Anovs in, which
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
just have to play really
necessarily
safe and
deserve.
save your health. It will save you somewhat because you have a lot of health, and you do have some armor against lower tiers. The problem with like right now and tier 6 is that the people are so bad. I'd almost rather I knew what they were going to do. Like I play fairly well against unicums because I know what they're going to do for the most part, you know. But you know, if you're playing tier 8 premiums, they're going to be in tier 10, so you can't, there's no way you can deal with them. So it
Yeah,
really
that's
depends. If we're on an equal playing field, then it's fine.
that's one of the reasons I like the M10 because it's got preferential matchmaking, so it never sees tier nines.
Yeah, that is helpful. One of the things you ought to try playing my fourth Object 430. That thing is nuts. I mean, mostly you just stay hull down, you know. The one bad thing about this poodle is it takes arty. Like I got hit for 300 a by a Hummel. So, oh, they got a KV4 over here, and we have an M6. No, thank you.
Yeah,
We
that
have
M1.
we have
Yeah,
a
no.
camping KV2. What's that?
The M10 has .31 dispersion, like
Yeah,
by standard
really
with
good
that unit.
accuracy.
Yeah.
I found a spot on Miravanka in the town that you can actually do really well if you have a good armor. Let's see, they got a KV4 on one side and an IS3 on the other.
I'm watching now, which might mean I need to
Turn
mute
off.
you,
Yeah, mute me.
possibly.
That's fine because then you'll hear things as they happen. Okay, KV2 in the middle, which means I do not want to push that. Oh, it's an IS, not an IS.
I can hear, I think, partner in the background. Oh, you don't have Sixth Sense on that yet? I haven't played it much, so it wouldn't surprise me.
That mod one, holy crap. Sitting in the middle of the map. Oh well, I probably should have gone and played the forest, but that's okay. Your bottom
Can you
tier.
hear me?
That's the other thing. Your bottom tier almost all the time now, and I get sick of that. I mean, I guess I'll try your Scorpion G and see if I can get a good game out of it. I had a game, I saved it, that was that was an ace and I think the Scorpion G. I ended up I played a game. Yeah, I got an ace out of it, and the Artie and I hit each other, and I ended up losing the game or drawing the game. I think that chocolate looks like ham, honestly. Just the way. You can talk to me, by the way, if you want.
I do too. I always thought it looked kind of funny, not like really chocolate.
Okay, I'm getting ready to
Okay.
start. 2, 1, 0.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
It appears you can't hear me. Oh, okay.
You're just behind a little ways. So normally I wouldn't go this way, but because
Because you've got to be too close to
you
your
can ask now,
enemies.
babe. Either one. I just want something tasty.
Key
Yes.
lime pie.
Jason says key lime pie. So obviously I'm trying not to get spotted here.
Yeah, because you will be priority number one for artillery and anybody else who has a shot at you.
Ooh, type 4 heavy.
Wow, that was a low roll. 404.
This Panther 2 is a friggin' moron.
Sitting out in front of a type 5 heavy. Or
I
type
didn't
4
think
heavy.
that object had a shot on me.
Worse.
So it's time to go, because obviously this T10 is not tanking at all. And I might be able to get shots on Oh, look at our low. So in this thing, I really should have turned around. So all I'm looking to do is get a free shot while they kill this T10.
If that Type 5 or Type 4 Heavy had shot at you, he would have hit the larva.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Yeah.
Ah. That map is hard because it's so corridor and there's not really any long sight lines.
That thing is hard to play.
So I got your Lorraine 40T down to 44% win rate, and I got it back up to 51 in the same session.
Ooh.
So the idea is to conserve your health. That Conqueror might go Valley, but if he does, he's going to get worked. And it looks like we have a pretty decent 1114. I play too aggressive in this thing, so I'm going to try and play passive. You got to really, really watch your teammates in this thing.
Yeah, it's tempting. Yeah. It's tempting to, like, try and get a full clip off on somebody right at the beginning, and sometimes that can really lose you a whole bunch of HP.
So I noticed that like our T-34-2 has a really good turret, and he's just completely
Spawning metal.
backed off, so I'm not going to spot metal for him. Screw that. And if they push hard and stupid, I'll be there to shoot them. The good news is we didn't send anyone Valley. The thing is, with the way I have to play this thing, because I'm not very good in it, is ooh, yes, bad chat. Is that I have to play it fairly passively. I should have saved my shots. That happens a lot in this thing.
Time to go. My bet is that Bat Chat's got a bunch of guys behind him now because that Scorpion G and the 152 are both
Yeah, he does.
last spotted in middle.
And now they're caught with their pants down out in the open, I bet. Ah! Made a stupid mistake. The Scorpion G is like really weird. Some games I just kick butt, and other games I just get owned. And it's kind of down to if I get spotted or not. I mean, because even there's 3 arties on the enemy team, and every one of them can just punish me. At least I do have 6th sense now. So I'm going to go medium side
Yeah, it
only.
doesn't matter whether they're bottom tier arties or top tier arties because you're so soft.
If we don't have anyone going that side, then I'll go to a bush and try and get a shot and then run away. So the T-71 says he's going to spot the middle, so that's great. I'm going to just set up not real far away from spawn and see if I can get free shots. Oh, that sucks. I saw a bush go down up here, so... Ooh, that looks like it might have hit.
Yeah, I saw your reticle drop too when you swept over there.
This 12T should be thanking his lucky stars I'm here. Okay, so I think that 12T is safe because... They want to push it, I'm willing to take their health. In this thing, it's always better to defend than to attack. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. That really sucks. I was hoping to get the drop. Okay, so that guy is stunned, so he's going to have no view range. So it's highly likely he will not spot me. Oh, how did that miss? Yeah, that wasn't a very good game, but we'll take it. I really wish that they would punish for drowners, suiciders.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You gotta let this thing fully aim.
They should force suiciders to play light tanks for like 5 teams.
Force them to play light tanks. That'd be funny.
Yeah. German.
Or they just have to play tanks like an extra tier below, so they have to play... if they're in a tier 6, then they have to play against tier 10s or tier 9s. Oh, and by the way, that or just force them to play tier 4. That's the worst.
Right, and it's a guaranteed like tier 9 or 10 game.
And if they choose to pick a tier 10, that's fine, but suddenly their gun is tier 7 level. I should play your T-29.
You know what they could do that people wouldn't even hardly notice is they should just take away all your crew skills.
Yeah, that would work too. Because your crew skills, they help quite a bit. Like, especially if you have a 4 or 5 skill crew. Like, if you watch me play my Cromwell versus you playing your Cromwell. Or do you even have a Cromwell?
No, I don't have a Cromwell.
I think I'm in the wrong spot here. Problem is a tier 10 game, so if I get slid, I'm gonna die.
You get lit, you're gonna get lit.
Okay, so we're relocating because it's pretty obvious we're going to lose heavy side. And we have a ton of guys camping on the other side doing nothing. No thanks, Type 4. Trying to bait him to shoot.
About artillery.
Yeah, right now Artie's my least of my concerns. Oh, give me a break. Yeah, and that's kind of the way things go, it seems like. You know, we had a lot of people camping in on the other side, and you just cannot do that. Our light tank was a friggin' moron. He just sat there when the entire other side was falling, and it just, that kind of stuff happens. I gotta hit the restroom.
Yeah.
I think I'll play your
Way in
T29 just to maybe see if I can make that work. The thing about The T29 is its
Okay.
really good. You have a 57% win rate. I'll be right back. Okay, so I don't really care that I'm late. I feel like the oh wow, look how many guys we got going there. There's no arty though, so I could play middle. So I feel like tanks with good gun depression and good turrets
I
are
think part of the
my
reason I
shtick.
have such a high win rate in the T29 is because I play it with you quite a bit.
Oh, that would make sense. So we got all these guys sitting one line and they're doing nothing. You know, I guess they're pushing a little bit, but that Patton is pushing not very brightly. So this middle is no longer safe unless we can push them out of the middle. And I have my doubts. I mean, I'm in the only safe position there is in the middle. Okay, it looks like we might win that side, which is fantastic. missed that. I don't know how he pinned that, quite honestly. Oh, he hit the top. That was a very, very lucky shot. I put up a couple videos, by the way.
I watched the T49 video.
About frickin' time, Moushin.
What else did you put up?
I just put one up this morning. It may not show yet. This Moushin, holy smokes. The only good thing is they got a lot to shoot at, so they're probably not going to shoot at me. Okay, that was dumb. And we got 1,600 damage in a tier 9. But the Moushin, holy smokes. Sitting in the middle and not doing anything while we're getting pushed. Oh well. Was my bad. Okay, let's try. See if I can show you how I like to play this.
I was thinking once they'd pushed like the 0 line or whatever.
Yeah, I should have backed off, but I thought, you know, we had a shitload of people there. You would think that they would win that. But instead they backed off, which is sad. So the 430 is really fun to play. You just got to play it like safe.
I beg to differ. I believe you had a metric butt ton.
But it doesn't have great gun depression. It's just Russian, you know. So you play it safe, let them make a mistake, and then shoot them. That's the way I play it, and it seems to work out pretty well.
Was the 430 the tier 9, and then the 430
Yes.
is the tier 10?
That's right. So the tier 9 is the 430, and I have a better crew in my 430 than my 430 FU. So, oh my gosh, look at our Type 5 and our... The thing is, we cannot fight this. There's no arty, which is bad because they can push anywhere they want. And we have nothing on heavy corner. So what that means to me is I gotta leave. Might get a shot on this. He's gonna push. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was stupid. I should have left before then. I should have retracked him too.
Yeah, your team ran away, and
Yeah, it was my fault. It was my fault though, because I did not leave. What were we playing?
that's what I meant. Is like when your team runs away, then you got to run away with them. You know.
Well, we lost that game, which, whatever. The thing is, even in a Tier 9 game, I feel relevant in the T29. And dollars to donuts, I was top of our team. Oh, another El Haloof. This time with 3 Arties. Good on that IS-7, though, for realizing that I was isolated. Sadly, we could still win because that Type 5 Heavy...
Yeah, he did the right thing.
No, well, no, he didn't. He never... That Type 5 never went...
He was gonna sit in base and farm people as they
Yeah.
come in.
I mean, he never went where he was supposed to go. If he had gone where he was supposed to go, he would have killed that IS-7. I would have helped him, but I always like to watch where people go, and I should, instead of being a dope and not using that information, I should have used it. So look at all the guys not coming to this side. So, once again, and the problem is I'm the slowest tank of the ones that are coming. So, I don't know. I think...
So if they run away, you're not going to be able to get away.
Yeah, I mean, that's the problem.
But
It's
do
possible,
have
and we don't even have anyone
high
watching
tier
my back.
heavy
Like,
slash medium guys, so you might be able to.
so I'm hoping that Thunderbolt pushes.
That 112 ought to be able to just crush that IS.
I know. He's bad, though. He's shooting at the Thunderbolt instead.
Why would that guy even shoot at you? I mean, he's shooting at a turret that's got like more than twice the armor that his gun has pen.
I know. I don't think they have anything back here. We're gonna find out. One of their arties is in the back corner. You guys are having trouble with this VK. They still haven't killed him. There's 3 guys there. Granted, one's an IS-2, so...
Three arties and a scorpion. Nice. That's how you got HE loaded.
Yeah. Our IS-2 shot me in the back. I don't know how that guy is spotted that. Good. Okay, that wasn't a terrible game. It's just because the teams are being so retarded. I had to be super careful. Normally, I would have pushed that harder, but three Arties again.
Still third on the team. Not bad.
Yeah, that's not great, though. That thing I should be able to push. So this map is not very good for us, but we're going to try and cross because that's really the only way we can make this work. We need to get up to like right here, and if we can actually make that happen, we'll kick butt. But it's a risk. But I will say that we have better spotting bushes and locations than they do. So I'm taking my time getting over there because I don't want to get spotted. Because I'm making a risky move anyway. So, and the danger is that T-20 dies early. Like if my support dies too early, I am screwed. So what I want to do is get a shot on this light tank.
That light tank didn't even move when you shot him.
Okay, I need to make sure he died. So this Panther can die now, that's fine. Okay, another risk. The trouble is this guy's a complete dipshit, so I don't really want to be close to him. Well, that didn't go anywhere near where I...
Yeah, went way high and right. Have you noticed skill when he blind fires? He aims in using his sniper, and then he'll
Yeah.
lock his turret in place, and then drop out of sniper mode and shoot so they can see if somebody is there. Because yeah.
Trying to kind of bully that T-30 out of there. There's only a Roomba there. That's nuts. Why are you pushing? Okay, you lit up Artie. You're forgiven.
I didn't think you had the shell velocity to hit that Artie. Nice shot.
Thanks. Oh, my word. I didn't think he was reloaded. That was my bad completely. I don't know, I'm just playing like a turd. I don't know why I was thinking that I could kill him before he fired, but oh well. I believe that we hit a blind shot there.
Yeah, that one blind shot up high in the bushes. I didn't
Yeah.
see anything explode behind or anything.
Yeah, the reason he does that is so he can look to see if something hits behind. Because, like, when you're in sniper mode, it's really hard to tell if you really hit something or not. But, nevertheless, that was just entirely stupid.
Right, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah,
So that TVP 5051 will penetrate me every time. The Badger will penetrate me every time. The
that bullseye,
Conqueror, the Mauchen, the T30s. And most of our team is camping, so, you know, there's that.
the 5051 well?
Yes, he has 248 pen, I think.
How much pen do you need to pen your turret? Oh,
Like,
you're in Patton. For some reason, I was thinking you were still in your T29.
no. So those are things I gotta be careful of. And also, you don't have near the aim time that I do, or near the reload that I do, because I use Coke, and I have a BIA crew in here. So I'm just trying to get a free shot on whoever pushes first.
I think I have extra Coke, so you could actually use.
Yeah.
And if you're ever like on my account and there's a consumable sale, feel free to spend all the credits if you want.
I really want to go up there and get shots on those guys in the middle, but I'm afraid that, yeah, like that Badger.
That's what I usually do, is buy a whole bunch of consumables.
No, thank you, Conk.
One of the reasons it's so easy to make money on that account is because all the
Good driving, Tony.
consumables have been paid for. You're thinking what I'm thinking, which is it's time to get out of here. Because I've already even splashed.
That Grill 15 just killed me. You know, he was hiding behind me, is what he was doing.
I saw that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I think not.
And you're a one-shot. I mean, come on. Of
I
course
know.
you need to get out of there.
I know, he's... Oh, let's see if we hit a shot. Blind shot. I think we might have. That, the fact that that guy came forward, let's see, 1393, I don't know, maybe I didn't hit a blind shot. It's a lot easier to tell if you're in third person.
1392. I think maybe you did. I think you had yeah, I know it is. That's why skill does it.
Yeah, so you can actually see. So we have the advantage south, and I'd like to go south with only one arty. I feel like that might work okay, but we'll see who goes with. I thought that Super Pershing had 2 marks, but guess not. If I have help, I'm not afraid of any tank. In this thing, it's just very, very strong.
Because you can stay hold down, and that turret is really, really good.
Yeah. And so I don't mind even being up front as long as we have help. When you get in trouble with this thing is when you
like the tier 9
are overrun to the point, man, look at all of them. So they're not going to mostly be coming this way. And we have an object 430, which is great. And they have a couple of bottom tiers. So we need to push this, and that 430 doesn't realize it.
That 430 might be waiting to make sure that people are actually going to come and help, because sometimes people don't.
So we're going to change positions because I feel like Artie is going to be shooting at me.
Or maybe he's just going to sit back and do nothing, who knows.
Yeah, he's a chicken. Oh, yes, please. I got 1 assist. Sweet. So we know they have a lot in the middle.
What damage is this? Hey, so you're not a big goose egg. It's 5-0 already.
I know. Oh my gosh. I'm terrible. I should have waited. That's what I mean. I am just playing very, very poorly. I don't know why. Maybe it's your account is cursed. Like, I got 0 damage in my pattern, but, you know, at the same time...
I'd go with that.
Yeah.
It's definitely cursed. It's totally not my fault.
So the Valley, they have the advantage in the Valley. I would actually consider going Valley right now just because, if we were on the other side. Just because they've got that hill over to the left that they can hide behind, and they've got, they can actually create a crossfire, and we really can't. So we're really bottlenecked when it comes to... but it sounds like our Sheridan's actually gonna... And then the Skoda T50, like, why? Why wouldn't you go mid and get free shots? You have got to be kidding me.
That 110E4 is sitting sideways too, so if he gets spotted...
Yeah. As soon as I'm using him for cover, he doesn't like it much. I'm not following you into the city.
It's a good thing your team was paying attention.
How did he make that work? Thing is, if I get lit here, I'm dead. What are you gonna do?
Two to 7. Gotta love it.
Well, we have 5 guys sitting in base. So, whatever. I figured that, I kind of figured that, I ought to watch mid so that they don't get pushed, but whatever. I mean, that bat chat got a couple lucky shots on me too, which is not good. Oh, top tier. Nice. So if nobody guards the ice road, I will guard it from the top of the hill. If they do guard ice road, then I usually like to go over to like H1 area or J1 area, J2.
Like J3.
Yeah. The problem is you're susceptible to arty, so you got to kind of push in a little bit. Yeah, we got an M6 going that way. So if I see that they've pushed a lot that way, oh my gosh, we're sending a lot that way. The thing is, you don't want to get too close to an IS because one is aim time is glacial, but because your reload
Right, they can out DPM you because they have a little slower reload, but much larger alpha.
so I have really no help here. So I'm going to play this from back here. Yes, I see the T-150. IS and Tiger on the other side. And we have guys up in the middle, so I'm going to go bully this guy. Nice driving, huh? I just have to get to this corner before that.
I'd say you're driving rocks, man.
Oh, what do you think of me, T-150? Oh, he actually pinned me. This is perfect. Please push. Hopefully those two can hold. Friggin' Artie, bunch of idiots. Possible chance for a Kolobanovs here.
This could be a very good game for you. If... Yeah.
Oh, hey, buddy.
That'd be hilarious. You got 2 Kolobanovs on my account. Guy's got like 85 pen, that 5916, unless he's using gold rounds. Assuming he's using the auto loader.
Oh, I missed. Doggone, man. Ah, was awful. 900 damage. Awful, awful, awful. I don't know really what I could have done, though, in one sense. I should have pushed that 5916 a little harder.
So would have been very impressive. Yeah.
I probably should have just gone up the hill, but whatever.
Yeah, I think you should have prioritized him over the jumbo because you can actually keep the jumbo. Yeah. The jumbo you can keep in front of you, and then he has like very little hope of penning you if you can keep hold down. You know, even upper plate, I doubt he could pen your upper plate unless he hits your machine gun port, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Yes, to hit the machine gun port. And I should have waited to take good shots.
Yeah, I think you were thinking that there was way more down there than there actually was, in which case it was the right move to try and take out enemies as quickly as possible, but there wasn't. That 5916 played it smart too. He waited until you fired.
Yeah.
Although, if you had just sat there and waited, they would have just waited until they had a mass of enemies to come at you.
Tasty fire. That is a losing proposition right there. I don't want to get hit by that scorpion.
That T-34 behind you needs to man up.
He's not getting shot by anybody else.
Scorpion G's coming up behind you.
Good. Waiting for this guy to try and jump on me. Hee. Well, that was an okay game. Wouldn't say that was an awesome game, but that's more how I'm used to.
Yeah, pretty good actually.
It's probably a second or a first class, maybe a first class. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, that T-34 black. I mean, he farmed damage, but whatever, right? RT-34 black.
Yeah, he kind of sat it back. Yeah.
I mean, if they're willing to make mistakes like that, okay, but in reality... So one thing about the T-34, it has really bad DPM, so if he shoots, I knew that I could push down on him, and I should have waited to fire and put one into his side. Although I might have hit him, I don't know. This map is absolutely tragic for me. Especially with two Arties.
Like you didn't. Could be worse. Could be 3 Arties.
Yeah. Friggin' Artie players. I'm not fast enough to get anywhere, so I have to play the middle. So that's what's tragic. And if I don't have help, it could be really bad. Or if I have too much help, it could be really bad, because that means they're not watching. So, one thing you can do is go kind of a little ways up on this and try and get
the side, especially
shots.
If they don't watch the east side, which it looks like they kind of aren't.
Yeah, I don't care if they come from the north. I just care... Oh, look at this T-20. Holy Hannah. Okay, so I'm going to be Artie target number 1 likely. Right on cue. Okay, now that Artie's pretty much dead, and that... Oh, free shots, though. I can't not take free shots. I am not letting this Artie get away. Perfect. So sometimes the speed of this thing really screws you over in one sense. And
Probably crying about his team the whole time he ran away.
I hope so, scumbag. It is 13-0, but sometimes the speed of this thing can get you in trouble. That sucks I didn't hit. But because
That does suck.
certain maps...
Right, and it either gets you in trouble or makes it so you can't get any cleanup damage at the end.
Right. So you really have to tank. Even, and in certain situations, well, you saw Artie focus the crap out of me when they saw me. So I had to stay somewhat safe. Like Glacier is a bad map for me because I can't play the ridge, because if I do, I'll get artied. I can't play heavy side because I don't have any hull armor at all. So where do I go? You know? And we have
there is only one Artie, and it is bottom tier.
It is, right. But the problem isn't just Artie, it's you can get shot from so many directions in the middle that your turret, you need to turn your turret fast, and you cannot turn your turret fast in this thing. So I might head north. That ISM is probably going to kill our T-32 if he's any good. unless our T-32 loads gold and knows where to hit him. Which I know where to hit him, but you don't even have to load gold if you're aimed well, but...
He has kind of flat corners, right? Is that where you aim for?
Yeah, you aim for the flat corners or the cupola. And we let them take... So, I'm even more glad I'm going north now. Two, 4, 6, 7, 8 guys spotted. So these guys are probably going to die before I can help them. But there is nothing up here, it looks like. Oh, that T-20 is playing it pretty smart. That poor LTG. Looks like I might have hit that Rudy. You can't hurt me, Udez. So, did you see what I did there where I used the rock to cover me from the AT-15?
Right, you went to the left. Yeah.
And now that the Udez is
Although
lit...
I don't think the AT-15 could pen even your upper plate. think he's got something like 150 pen. Of course, you would have been angled down a hill at him, which means he probably would have penned you if you're angled down the hill. Aim higher on the AT-15A. You gotta aim higher on the side.
Yeah. So that turned out to be a fairly intelligent play. Even though,
You're
well,
probably going for a tracking shot, but those are...
to go north. Thanks, Mama. Now you get to listen to me eat breakfast.
Well, I've heard you really never want games to go south, so I can understand why you'd go north.
I have eggs and bacon. And toast.
And pie.
Mm-hmm. You want to hear the funny thing? We gave that pie away. A whole Costco pie, Jason.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm actually going to... I'm actually just going into my bathroom to weep for a while.
Cry.
Be right back.
Oh, if you can't hear me, or I muted you. I'll have to unmute you because your microphone was going bananas. Sorry. You're unmuted now.
Oh, that's all right. I
Yeah, you laid your microphone down and it was
It's
like,
because I have pretty loud fans, and normally when I have my headphones on, yeah,
I
I
came
have
back.
a noise canceling, and it's between me and the fans. But when I lay my headphones down, then it's no longer between me and the fans.
I want the Scorpion to get clipped out so I can go kill the T-54E1. Oh, never mind. Oh my gosh, he got artied by our own team. Can't believe those guys are still camping there. Stir a mill has got to be coming my way. What a boring game. I mean, we're towards the top of the team, but so boring.
Yeah, kind of slow.
S51. That ain't good. I wonder if I'm on the Brazilian server. Oh, never mind. 219.
I don't know.
Ping.
I mean, you got 100 millisecond ping. Is that normal?
Yeah, it is. I thought it was 200, but I forget that it is that way when Well, we lost that side, which is kind of okay.
Right, when you start the game, it locks it to whatever the ping was at the time that you, which is weird.
So I saw Artie fire, so I know I'm safe for a little bit. Like, why would a light tank go there? Doggone, man. I don't know really how I could have played that better, to be honest. With Artie in play, I just don't know what I could have done better. Maybe I should have gone to the outside and pushed him from there.
It seems like some games are just doomed to fail, no matter what.
I mean, I don't know. To me, I did my best. So the secret to this thing is fire a lot of gold. Because 218 pin does not do it against tier 10s, and 265 does sometimes. They have a pair of type 5s, which is very bad because they're good players. They only have one Artie, but he's a big one. The nice thing about big Arties is they have low rates of fire. And so once they fire, you know you're safe for a while. Oh my gosh, we are going to lose this so bad.
Yeah, especially if there's only one of them. If there's multiple RDs that are high tier, then it gets a little harder because then if one fires, you still don't know if the other one's loaded or not.
So those type 5s, if they're smart, will push.
Right, they totally have the advantage, especially with your 5A on the other side. And the IS-7.
The two type 5s ran away. This is a bit risky. Got a conqueror in base. That Scorpion is friggin' lucky. Type 5 just fired. I might be able to get in there and kill him. I'm having my doubts.
Yeah, it's a long drive.
Thing is, if I get lit here, I'm kind of screwed. Waiting for that dude to fire. Oh my word. What am I gonna do? That's why I hate Artie. I think I hit that
Yeah,
Scorpion G at least once.
And it took too long to load again.
Yeah, and the RNG on hitting that Type 5, I wanted to kill him, and if I could have high rolled, I might have killed him, but
Yeah,
whatever.
I saw your reticle drop a little bit while you were aimed at that Scorpion.
Yeah, I lowered it. I always do that. That's probably why you see my reticle drop. I lower my reticle because when you're shooting
this
it...
was like an automatic one, like a jump of the reticle. Like... So when you're blind firing at somebody, and if they're actually there and you sweep across them, your reticle drops a little ways.
I fired 2 shots at him. One of them obviously didn't hit because that would have killed him.
It's really something they probably should fix.
This isn't a great map for me either. That Cromwell's gonna push. Nope.
I might jump in and play a few games, but I want to wait until you're out of a game because I have automatic login. So I don't want to accidentally kick you out of a game. I can log into your account if you want, but first it's going to automatically log into mine.
Man, that IS is friggin' holding it down. Okay, do you want me to log out?
Man, that T29, ouch. That's up to you. It'll kick you out. Is the only thing. I
That's
mean,
fine. Go ahead and log in, and
if
then
you want me to log into your account, I can, but it's going to log into mine first.
yeah, log into mine, and we'll play. You can play my 430.
Okay, I'm going to unmute you on
Yeah.
TeamSpeak.
Okay, and
Okay,
I'll stop recording.
okay. Give me a second here. I want to shut off the meet.